In between lyrics and rhythm, members of the Dumagat tribe tell a story about their peaceful life in the forest until someone approached them for the construction of a giant dam in their home to supply Metro Manila with water.
Ibibigay sa amin, aming mga kailangan, mga lumang damit, 1 kilong bigas, ito pala'y may kabayaran.
Through this song, the Dumagats hope the government would finally hear them. Ebong Peñamente is a tribe member from Rizal Province. He says they don't want to keep the water to themselves, but he fears his family would end up like their relatives in Bulacan Province once construction begins for the 62-meter Kaliwa Dam.
Na mismo na sila na sa kinukuhaan ng tubig, mismo sila ay walang tubig.
Peñamente says clearing the forest to make way for Kaliwa Dam would mean taking their lives away. The MWSS has earlier said Kaliwa Dam is needed to meet Metro Manila's rising demand for water. Recent government data show, on an average, the Philippines fails to meet the global standard of providing 1,700 cubic meters of water per person per year, even as Metro Manila and Calabarzon are facing absolute water scarcity. The National Water Resources Board says there's urgency in putting up alternative water sources and storage facilities like dams on the supply side. On the demand side, conserving, recycling, and using water wisely. Catching rainfall would also add up to supply. Meanwhile, in light of concerns, putting up dams may destroy the environment and displace communities, and WRB says there should be a balance.
Maaari po sana is walang masyado maging negatibong epekto doon sa iba-ibang sektor.
The MWSS is still finalizing the design of the Kaliwa Dam project and earlier said the second phase, which would affect over 4,000 residents, is under review. Carolyn Bonquin, CNN Philippines.
Good day everyone, my name is Jaziel Lontoc and this is the topic for tonight. So let's talk about the issue of the Sierra Madre. The Sierra Madre, commonly known as the barrier or backbone of Luzon, is the Philippines' largest mountain range, spanning the northeast coast of the nation. Its ultimate purpose is to protect the nature from the onslaught of the strong typhoons and tropical storms. The Sierra Madre, at 500 kilometers in length, is the country's longest mountain range and our best tool for surviving the Philippines' natural calamities. It protects 50 million people in Luzon by spanning 10 provinces and 3 regions. While it cannot halt typhoons, it can diminish their severity and absorb the worst of them. For more information, let us hear Marina.
Thank you, Jaziel. Let me show you how Sierra Madre Mountain absorbed or weakened the storm of typhoon. As you can see, the Sierra Madre was absorbing and weakening the typhoon. We are fully aware of its purpose. However, President Rodrigo Duterte's advisors are pressuring him to complete the agreement for the Kaliwa Dam project with Chinese President Xi Jinping in November 2018. The Kaliwa Dam project, also known as the New Centennial Water Supply Project, is a new water source that will build to meet the increasing demand of the population of Metro Manila, Rizal, and Quezon. By constructing another dam and reducing overall reliance on the Angat Dam, Chinese official development assistance will fund 85% of this project.
Thank you, Marina. What are the opinion of people regarding this matter? Let us hear from Drei.
Anti-dam activists have voiced their disapproval, citing established impact analysis research performed by both Department of Environment and independent groups that show the dam construction will endanger local species, cause massive migration of critical endangered wildlife, a pose risk not only to indigenous upland population but also to lowland villages in Infanta, a fishing and farming municipality.
Thank you for that information. How about you, Mr. Lagutan? What are your thoughts about this matter?
The worth billions of dollars Kaliwa Dam project will also have devastating effect on people's lives, but it will also ravage the home of hundreds of critically endangered species and habitats in Sierra Madre Mountains, as well as the Philippine eagle. They must cancel this project now.
Thank you again, Mr. Lagutan. How about you, Ms. Jainar?
The project of demolishing the Sierra Madre has a positive and negative side, but let's talk about the negative side. The Sierra Madre protect a town or a cities from a typhoon, super typhoon, for years, but once Sierra Madre will be gone or demolished, there's a possibility that a typhoon will give a big impact in the cities instead of slowing the progress of the rain and giving it less impact by the barrier, or as we call Sierra Madre. So I'm saying this project should be cancelled. How about you, Miss Lontoc?
We all know the damage that this project will do to Luzon, not just in Luzon, in the Philippines. The storms and typhoons will destroy more our country, its natural resources such as landforms, tourist destinations, and it will do more dangerous for Filipinos. I am 100% against with this Kaliwa Dam project. It might do good, however, it will do more harm than good. We Filipinos must take an action before things get worse. We must protect our inang bayan.
The Sierra Madre is the Philippines' longest mountain range, and it provides protection from natural disasters. Hundreds of wild animals, many of which are unique to the Philippines, such as Philippine eagle and golden crowded flying fox, as well as indigenous peoples like the Agta, call this home. The worst of incoming typhoons are observed by these mountain ranges, weakening them before they hit towns and cities nearby. Nevertheless, the Kaliwa Dam will destroy the biodiversity of the Sierra Madre forest and to force millions of indigenous people who have lived there for generations to protect the forest.
Since this Kaliwa Dam will cause a lot of damage, we should unite to stop this project. We can do ways such as use our social media platforms to spread awareness about the destruction of Sierra Madre, create and sign a petition regarding this matter, and if it's possible, we can protest and stand with the indigenous people living in the Sierra Madre. How about you? What are your thoughts about this Kaliwa Dam project? Again, I am Jaziel, and that's our topic for tonight. Adios!